dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Escanaba.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, the Aspirus Hospital in Ironwood is announcing they will be closing their maternal care services by the end of the year. We'll hear why. Plus, changes are coming for healthcare workers in Marquette after a marathon 30-hour negotiation session. We'll have the details on that, and local businesses can now apply for funding to spruce up their storefronts in Gladstone. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
We're on some run here because it is another nasty day outside.
Yeah, Kevin, it's still a bit chilly out there, a bit cloudy too. There's been some showers, and we will unfortunately kind of continue into that trend, but it'll still be a fairly okay weekend. Here's a look at our radar, some of the rain moving past the area, and we can see those cloudy skies on our downtown Marquette 19 News sky cam. Those temperatures right now, 50 for Marquette, 54 down to Escanaba, and 50 out to Newberry, 47 out to Ironwood. So I don't have to tell you, it's chilly out there for everyone across the Upper Peninsula. We may have a few showers too for the rest of the evening, should clear out in the overnight, and overall the weekend is looking okay, and I'll tell you about it in just a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Kelly. Ironwood's Aspirus Hospital has announced the transition of its maternal care services by the end of 2025. According to Aspirus, despite years of recruiting, the hospital has been unable to secure a full maternal care team in Ironwood. Since June of 2024, the hospital has operated with just one full-time family practice physician, making around-the-clock coverage unsustainable. Currently, Ironwood's emergency department and facilities remain equipped to handle any urgent labor and delivery needs that arise. WZMQ 19 will have more input from staff on Monday. Technicians at UP Health System Marquette have struck their tentative agreement on a new contract. Across the week, the Marquette Ancillary Staff and Technologists, or MAST, bargained for around 30 hours before reaching a settlement. Similar to the RN tentative agreement made last week, MAST contract promises wage increases by more than 18% over the next 4 years and 3 months and matches the nurses' health care plan. The unions say over the past 7 months, support from the community has held its impact.
Having all these different groups show up to our rallies and our practice strike, and the weather was terrible and still people were out there, like, it was amazing.
As nursing staff are currently undergoing the ratification process for their contract, MAST will vote on Thursday, September 11th. The Marquette Board of Light and Power, in partnership with the Michigan Public Service Commission, is expanding its energy assistance program to support more families in need. The eligibility requirements for the program have expanded from 150% to 200% of the federal poverty level, which means if you didn't qualify before, you may now. In addition to payment assistance, the program, which is administered locally by the Superior Watershed Partnership, can receive a personalized assessment of your energy use and ways to reduce your overall bill.
Another great thing is assistance is available on a year-round basis, and customers do not need to have a past due bill to apply. So if you are concerned about your heating or electric costs, please do not hesitate. Act before crisis hits.
For information about qualifications and how to get your personalized energy assessment, please visit our website, WZMQ19.com. Gladstone businesses have an opportunity to apply for funding to make improvements and to make the downtown a more vibrant place. The city's Downtown Development Authority has set aside $30,000 for this year's facade grant program. Business owners are required to match 50% of the funding, and the improvements must be visible from the outside of the building. The DDA says the program incentivizes projects that will attract more businesses and foot traffic.
We've seen a lot of momentum and growth in downtown Gladstone over the last year and a half, and I think it's been a lot of different efforts coming together. Definitely the facade grant program, new businesses, and our farmers market, which has really thrived this season. There's a lot to be offered in Gladstone right now.
Facade grant applications close October 31st, and full details are available on our website. In Delta County, a nationwide business abruptly closed its doors to the public earlier this week, with plans to permanently shut down operations by the end of the month. Camping World in Escanaba posted a notice to customers on Wednesday expressing apologies for any inconvenience caused by the closure. A Camping World representative told us that while all RV sales have stopped, employees will be on staff until September 26th. We sent a message to the company's public relations department asking about the reason for the sudden closure, but we have not yet received a response. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break, plus tensions boiled over on Capitol Hill as a Senate hearing on health policy turned into a shouting match with HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. We'll have the latest. And later in sports, Mike Ludlam has the highlights from Michigan Tech football's match against South Dakota. We'll be right back.
I run to the chaos, and Survivor is chaos.
As a mother of a 4-year-old, this is vacation.
They're going back home.
Surprise! I'm on Survivor!
That's how you do it! Survivor feels like a culmination of my entire life. Everything has led to this moment.
Who will have what it takes?
The new season of Survivor, CBS Wednesday, September 24th, and streaming on Paramount+.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics.
What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
How to raise children.
Get out of here!
Door tap.
Goldfish.
Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
See what's bothering Archie on All in the Family.
Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
There's Labor Day specials at Shunk's. In our clearance center, this Ashley sofa with a chase and the easy-to-clean fabric is just $6.69. How about this Ashley two-cushion sofa? Comes in a choice of colors for just $3.99. Now here's comfort. This high-back sofa with the pillowed arms is just $4.79. There's dining room specials too. This 5-piece set with built-in storage and it comes in a choice of colors is just $7.99. Mattresses, queen-size innerspring mattress for just $1.99. Shop Shunk's today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back and happy Friday to everyone. We still do have those cloudy and rainy conditions, still have that slow moving low pressure system which has been kind of giving a few rounds of rain and keep that cool air moving across the Upper Peninsula, still that northerly influence there. But here are some of the pockets of rain across the Upper Peninsula, definitely scattered in nature. Marquette actually staying pretty dry at the moment. We could see some of this out to the western half pushing on in around 7-8 o'clock though. Shouldn't really impact too much of those plans just as long as you have that umbrella in the car just in case. Turn on those windshield wipers, shouldn't be an issue. High temperature today though, 50. So we said we'd be struggling to see those 60s, and for Marquette specifically, we struggled to get to 50 in itself when that average is 70. So we're well below average, about 20 degrees and 0.8 of an inch of rain. So the cloudy skies, the rainy conditions, that's how we are closing out the week, but we will have some improvements on the way for the weekend. Things are still chilly. Marquette 50 degrees, 47 out to Ironwood, and to the eastern portions here about 50 out to Newberry. And this is with some pretty gusty winds. These are the sustained winds. So we do have some wind gusts at about 20 miles per hour still from the northwest. So still continuing to pull that cooler air from Canada and the northern portions into the area, and it's also bringing those showers too. Kind of that the lake effect showers, if you will. The lake temperature is still fairly warm coming off of summertime, and the cooler air moving above it. We know how lake effect works, and it obviously does not have to be contained to the winter time. And we'll still have those lingering showers into your Saturday morning. So keep that rain gear in the car, but not wash out by any means. We'll have the plans, especially for Sunday. We'll start to see some clearing in that rain. But just to show you, any rain that we do pick up should be minimal. Not seeing too much rain accumulation for Saturday, and then maybe picking up 1/10 of an inch or 1/10 of an inch here and there as we get through Sunday. So overall, the weekend, it will still be a bit chilly. We'll still have cloudy skies, but there will be some pockets of sunshine in with a few scattered showers. I would average the weekend maybe at about a B-. And as we look past the weekend, the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does show near average temperatures. So we're kind of leaning towards getting some warmer, more seasonal conditions in there too. Not seeing those blues as of right now, but we'll of course still have other influence, other cold fronts on the way too. And we're keeping an eye on this, the really disorganized scattered showers and thunderstorms here. This actually has been downgraded. Did have a 90% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 7 days, but there is relatively dry air, so atmospherically not too favorable to see a tropical cyclone. But we're looking out into Hawaii, where they could be impacted by a major hurricane Kiko. I'll have more information on that at 11 o'clock tonight. And as we head into your weekend, things will still be chilly. Again, still struggling to see those 60s, but as we get into next week, we'll start to see those mid to upper 60s, fairly clear skies for Monday with a few showers on the way and cooler temperatures as we get to midweek.
Kelly, thanks again. Following a lively Senate hearing with HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., some members are airing their concerns if he is able to lead the department. Despite pushback from Republican members, Kennedy maintained his position on COVID vaccines and other leadership changes within the department. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp shares key moments from that hearing and the reaction that followed.
In what was supposed to be a hearing on the president's health agenda, it turned into a heated back and forth between members on both sides of the aisle and the Senate Finance Committee and HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Secretary Kennedy, in your confirmation hearings, you promised to uphold the highest standards for vaccines. Since then, I've grown deeply concerned. The public has seen measles outbreaks, leadership of the National Institute of Health questioning the use of mRNA vaccines, the recently confirmed director of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention fired.
Within these past 7 months, he has made sweeping changes to HHS, fired the CDC's independent advisors on vaccines, and fired the center's director about a month into the job. In this hearing, Secretary Kennedy defended his positions on autism, the CDC, and COVID vaccines.
We were lied to about everything. We were lied to about natural immunity.
And at some points, it turned into a screaming match.
I'm asking the questions here,
You're
Mr.
evading
Kennedy.
that question.
I'm asking the questions,
I
Mr.
asked you a
Kennedy.
question.
I'm asking the questions for Mr. Kennedy on behalf of parents and schools and teachers all over the United States of America who deserve so much better than your leadership.
You did it behind closed doors.
No, the
and
data's
now
all
parents,
public.
Now parents who decide that they do want their children to have
You're just
COVID
making
vaccine
stuff up, Senator.
I'm not
You're
making
just
stuff
making stuff up.
Following the hearing, concerns Secretary Kennedy can lead HHS were expressed on both sides. The president, however, remained confident in Kennedy even after the hearing.
Concerned with some of the actions over the last 4 weeks. You know, I'm a management consultant. I've never would occur to me that an executive who would put so much time into sending somebody forth for a Senate confirmation would not have done the basics beforehand.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
Coming up next on Insights, the Highland Clan Motorcycle Club is set to host a toy run this Saturday in Negaunee. We'll hear more about their cause when we come back in just a couple minutes.
Update your home with new GE appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. GE appliances are built to last, have print-resistant finishes, and offer high performance with energy efficiency. Kirkish has a large selection for both kitchen and laundry, free delivery, and 0% financing.
The CBS Evening News. In-depth reporting.
We took a look at first-time homebuyers. Do you think it's more of a seller's or a buyer's market right now?
Grab this.
How do you squeeze 4 years of medical school into 3?
The CBS Evening News.
Today, we bring you the profile of a hero. Marine Private First Class Gomer Pyle.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes. But this hero is a musical Marine. Gomer Pyle. Weeknights at 9:30 on MeTV 19.1.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call CarShield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-859-0084.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes, we're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Tomorrow, a motorcycle club is collecting donations to ensure local kids have a happy holiday season. Here with the details is Mike Reidenauer of the Highland Clan Motorcycle Club. Mike, thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so tell us about the Shine and Show toy run. Not tow run, that'd be a little weird.
So this year's toy run is our 27th annual, but new this year is the Show and Shine Ride-In Motorcycle Show. Basically gives the local biker community one more chance to get out and show off their bikes and win a couple of trophies, I guess.
All right, excellent. Let's talk about more of the cause, getting toys for some kids. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so what we do is this is our one big yearly event where it's dedicated to raising money that we in turn, through a great partnership with Meijer here in Marquette, we purchase toys and gifts for Marquette County children that are ultimately donated through the Mining Journal Cheer Club, the Giving Tree at Lakeview School in Negaunee, and different local agencies like that that are dedicated to keeping the funds and the gifts here in Marquette County.
All right, excellent. I know you've done this before, so tell us how it's gone in the past, and what are you hoping for this time around?
Well, historically we have the event at our clubhouse in Ishpeming. But sometimes the public is a little leery of places like that.
Okay.
And so we thought by moving it to a more public venue like the Eagles Club in downtown Negaunee that might encourage some more public participation and in turn provide more gifts for local kids.
Sure, excellent. How has the participation been in the past?
Pretty good. You know, we've raised a substantial amount of money over the last 27 years, and you know, we're proud to say that we're one of the largest donators to the Cheer Club here at the Mining Journal. And you know, we give money to the Negaunee Schools weekend lunch program, which is a donation-only funded program. So we're proud to be part of that as well.
Excellent. So what other activities can people expect tomorrow when they show up?
Well, it's the Eagles Club, so there'll be a cash bar. The kitchen will be open. We have 50/50s, bucket raffles, live auction. We have a ton of different things to give away, and it's just a great community event, I think.
Sure, I know you're giving out awards as well. Tell us about those.
So the awards are for the bike show. It's going to be cloudy and probably cool. Hopefully it'll stay dry, but if you want to come down, show off your bike, we have several different awards to give away. You know, People's Choice, the Best in Show. We have custom bike awards. We have the Best Stock Bike awards to give away. So if you have a decent looking motorcycle and you think it's a piece of prideful machinery for you, bring it down, and you never know, you may win something.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Mike, anything else you think people should know before they head there?
The hours are 1 to 6 p.m. tomorrow. It's at the Nagani Eagles on Iron Street, downtown Nagani. And we encourage everyone to stop by and check it out.
All right, good deal. Mike, thank you so much for coming in today, and thank you for all the work you're doing with this. We all appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And Mike had your look at sports. After the break, he'll preview this weekend's highly anticipated matchup between the Lions and the Packers. And he'll also break down how NMU's women's soccer team performed in their home debut today. We'll be right back.
Going back to school to fulfill a dream. Our On the Road shows you the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone.
And the first millennial saint, the teen computer whiz who's been nicknamed God's influencer. That's ahead on the CBS Evening News.
My name is Mickey Fox. I'm sheriff of Edgewater.
You're from here, so you know how it is.
Dale, give it our best.
Mickey.
I challenge you to imagine what this town can be.
1, 2, 3.
You are Edgewater's finest.
Oh, I don't give up easy.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health. Bringing out the better in all of us.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. See the greatest names and the greatest games in all sports. Sports fans love it, and you will too. That's The Shortlist, only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Here's a deal you won't want to miss. For a limited time, when you buy 3 windows or doors, you'll get 1 free at the Window Store. You heard that right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Don't wait. This offer ends soon. Give your home a fresh new look with our energy-efficient windows and stylish doors. Call today and start transforming your home with the Window Store. Quality windows, doors, and unbeatable savings. Only at the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. It will be interesting to see if Michigan Tech's football team gets a vote or 2 in the Division II Top 25 poll next week. Dan Metlack's Huskies were very impressive last night in their contest at South Dakota Mines. First quarter, Mines trying to punt, but Marquette's Desmond Mullins says, that's not going to happen. Colby Hindennock recovers and runs a few yards into the end zone. Avery Kucharski's extra point made it 7-0 Huskies. And Michigan Tech on the board again. Drew Collins, a 2-yard run. 8 plays, 59 yards, about 5 minutes. Huskies up 14-0. Then the Tech defense will stick it to South Dakota Mines' plan as the interceptions coming up here by Jaden Bolden. No yards on the return, but as you can tell, Michigan Tech in pretty good field position again. Then Alex Bueno would score from 7 yards out, and that was in the second quarter. The Huskies had a 21-0 lead, and by golly, Michigan Tech didn't need 4 overtimes this year, didn't even need 1. They win this one 45-9. The Huskies travel to Hillsdale Saturday, September 13th, and MU plays its second game tomorrow at Northwood. The Detroit Lions visit the Green Bay Packers to start the NFL regular season on Sunday. And there's certainly a lot more hype to this game since the Packers acquired edge rusher Micah Parsons in a trade with the Dallas Cowboys for nose tackle Kenny Clark and 2 first-round draft choices. Parsons is impressed by his new teammates, including fellow defensive lineman Luke Van Ness.
Just being here, being around the guys, seeing how these guys practice, seeing how each skill set each one of them has. Like Luke, man, I really like how he plays. He plays that run well. He gets up vertical really well. I know I can count on him for a bull rush. Just like understanding and learning people's play styles, and I really like how everyone's been practicing, and even some of the interior guys. Even though they lost Kenny, you can tell he really helped them guys a lot.
We certainly know where we want to go, but to do that, man, you got to handle what's right in front of you, man, one step at a time, and not worry about the ebbs and flows of a season or even a game for that matter. Things could not go well early in this game, but that doesn't mean you're not going to win it. Just settle in. Same thing in a season. So don't worry about that. All we got to worry about is taking care of business week one. And I mention it again, man, we just got to get better every week.
ESPN reports Parsons is listed as questionable for Sunday's game. Kickoff from Lambeau Field Sunday is set for 4:25 Eastern, 3:25 Central Time, and you can see the game right here on WZMQ 19. The NMU women's soccer team made its home debut this season under windy conditions against St. Cloud State. Second half, number 13 Madison Bilbia wins the battle, deflects it to Ava Buhlman, and she crosses. Kenna Alexander, nice volley, but knocked away very well by keeper Jaylee Strickland. The score remains 0-0. 67th minute, St. Cloud State with a free kick. Grace Olson studies, launches, and I don't know if the ball caught a gust of wind right near the end, but the keeper could not get that one away. Jillian Thompson not able to punch it out, and the Huskies are on the scoreboard first, 1-0. 9 minutes later, Isabella Lawrence gently redirects the ball from Lily Sinisi, and that is a goal for the Wildcats to tie it at 75-45. St. Cloud State had a corner kick with time winding down, a scramble in front of the net. Huskies couldn't believe, one, they didn't score, two, that the ball was out on them. They're jumping up and down like, what in the world are you doing? But new head coach Aaron Egolf and the Wildcats settled for a 1-1 draw. Michigan Tech is just underway at home against Minnesota Duluth. And those teams will flip-flop opponents on Sunday. Turning to volleyball. Northern Michigan loses its first match of the year. They're playing down in Pensacola, Florida. They fell to Spring Hill, Alabama, 3-1. And Missouri, St. Louis. The Tritons defeated Michigan Tech 3-0. The Huskies are playing in Lebanon, Illinois at the moment. And let's send it back over to you, Kevin.
All right, then I'm going to send it to break, Mike. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Choice Privileges makes it easy to earn points and maximize any vacation. You can earn reward nights fast and redeem at over 7,400 hotels. Maximized. Check into more. Join Choice Privileges at choicehotels.com.
Oh no.
Leaks can be scary. But with Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal, fixing them doesn't have to be. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee. Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose, so call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
You have questions. Are your elected representatives in Washington working for you, or do they stand on the issues and what's in it for you?
Get the answers you need on WZMQ 19 News. I'm Rachel Knapp.
And I'm Brendan Scanlon. Our job is reporting on Michigan's officials in Washington, covering and uncovering what they're doing, and then reporting directly to you. WZMQ 19's Washington Bureau works for you.
And we deliver.
Quality information straight from Capitol Hill. Only on WZMQ 19 News.
Welcome back. Not too bad of a picture out here looking down downtown Marquette. Of course, we can't see how chilly it is there, but we may see a few showers creeping into the Marquette area in just a few hours. There's still those very light scattered showers across the Upper Peninsula. And as we head into tonight, we'll keep the cloudy skies and a few leftover showers, especially out to the Newberry area into the 40s. And it will stay a bit chilly through the weekend to the 50s and the 60s. And we'll slowly but surely start to see those upper 60s as we get into next week, very briefly before another brief cool down.
Kelly, thanks again. Finally tonight, Marquette Mountain is hosting its 5th annual Art on the Mountain this weekend. The family-friendly event runs Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and brings together about 15 artists, mostly from the UP with some from downstate. Besides the art booths, guests can enjoy a live music each day, a bubble show, and food from the mountain's kitchen. Organizers say the chairlift rides and hiking trails make the venue unique compared to other local art shows. And admission is free with chairlift rides and face painting available at an extra cost. That's all we have for now, everyone. We'll catch you back here again tonight at 11.